Take off my clothes.
No, Miss Pingrino, can't be doing that. We're about to do Just the Dumbest. Keep it in your pants.
Take off my clothes.
Miss Pingrino, I can't. We're not going to do that right now. That is very inappropriate for Just the Dumbest. Our Just the Dumbest audience does not want to hear about that right now. So just stop that.
For heaven's sake, take off my clothes!
Fine! You know, you want to look a little dapper, you want to look a little snazzy, so I thought I would spice things up. But no, okay, I get it, fine. I'm out, fine. Better now?
Yes.
Good. Hello! Welcome to Just the Dumbest. I'm Hot Toddy.
I'm Miss Pingrino. I got the hiccups.
That's fine. If you're not familiar with this show, what we do is we talk about some of just the dumbest things that the world has to offer. Miss Pingrino, what have we talked about on this show?
Beauty trends.
That could kill you. Costumes. That's an annual gig. We've talked traditions. We've also talked about Howard Stern. We've talked about stupid podcast moments. And one of our more popular segments on Just the Dumbest, of course, is To Catch a Predator. We have not caught a predator on this show in quite a while, so I thought it would be time to return to those roots in this episode.
Yay.
No, Miss Pingrino, this episode is a humdinger. This is going to be a very interesting one, and it may be one that might floor you just a little bit. So the question is, are you ready for all this nonsense?
Let's go.
You got it. Let's jump right into it. Here now is another episode of Just the Dumbest To Catch a Predator moments. To Catch a Predator. That's the show we're doing. We sure are.
Okay.
I'm a dumbass.
Glad you sang.
Yeah. Well, you know, we've done To Catch a Predator a number of times, and each one gets dumber and dumber. So far, what do you think? Of course, you're kind of bad for you're very much like Miranda with the Toddcast Live. You just forget things after we do them because you don't want to remember them. But what do you think so far, thus far, is the dumbest predator that we have observed on this show?
I don't know.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, this might be maybe one of the creepiest To Catch a Predators that we've ever done.
Okay.
This is from the early episodes of To Catch a Predator. So this was before they started doing the parallel investigation with the police. So after they've been caught, they're just allowed to leave after this.
Awkward.
And then usually some some bad things will happen later down the road for them. But for now, they just get to leave, and it's like, oh, I've been caught in 4K. Although, To Catch a Predator, let's just take a quick look. Definitely not in 4K. This is the best quality video I have of this episode. So, you know, it's not great. But the point is that they get caught. And that's really, at the end of the day, all that matters. We're going to meet a gentleman tonight named David K. And David K. is here to meet a teenage boy.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Let's go.
Let's catch another predator with Chris Hansen on Just the Dumbest Catch Predator. Okay.
Nope.
Why does a 56-year-old man on his lunch hour walk into a house where he thinks a 13-year-old boy is home alone? How do you get there? I mean, this guy sent photos of himself performing oral sex on another man to somebody he thought was 13.
So let's just get the cat out of the bag right now. He's already committed a huge crime. He sent pornography. Although I think YouTube has let up a little bit on their rules, so I think we can say pornography now.
I was going to say, I just said it, but you said something at the same time. So.
I said pornography to be nice to the algorithms, but no, apparently we can say things again.
Okay.
Fuck!
That's in poor taste.
They got the security.
Hey, hold on a second, I gotta change my shirt, yeah?
Okay.
You gotta love these early episodes of To Catch a Predator, because like, hey, I gotta go change my shirt. They didn't fall for that shit. I mean, they did fall for that shit back then. You know, nowadays it's like, what? Why? Why are you going? Why are you doing this?
Why are you leaving?
Why are you doing this? But back then, this was brand new, so they had no idea.
Also, like, I'm just kind of thinking, like, hidden cameras, but how hidden were these cameras?
They're pretty well hidden in there. Yeah, like people didn't notice these particular things, so it was pretty well hidden.
Interesting.
Whatever.
Look at him just scoping out the place.
I gotta ask, you still gonna be up for tonight after seeing your girlfriend?
We'll see.
The level of comfort we see
Yeah.
by watching these guys before I have my interaction says to me they're either very comfortable taking part in this activity, or they've done it before, or they've spent so much time chatting online with someone they think is a teen that they don't believe there's any danger at all.
That's the scary part, right? Like, especially during these earlier cases, because nowadays, especially like on Takedown, a lot of the criminals will be like, "This isn't Chris Hansen, is it? This isn't a bust, is it?" You know, like, they're very skeptical, but they're still idiotic enough to actually do it. But like back then, they had no idea that this was going down. So the fact that they would walk in so confidently. And so scared. And when you find out what this guy does for a living, because that's the major twist in this particular episode.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, so this. What if he had been doing this all along? Like, this is awful, terrible.
Now, earlier in the chat, he had talked about going out to dinner with his girlfriend and then perhaps coming over to meet the boy after that. And just as he finishes that ha ha ha, he turns around and I walk into the room. And you see this physical reaction on his part.
And now here's
And
where
he knows
Chris
that
Hansen
his life is
confronts
about to change.
David Kay.
So how can I help you? Go ahead, have a seat.
Dun dun dun!
I don't know if I really saw the jump physical reaction.
I suggest you
No.
And take your hands out of your pockets, please.
What is he gonna have in his hand?
What are you doing?
God knows.
Why don't you tell me what your plan
Not
was?
something good.
I mean, you know, at least he can automatically admit to that. He's up to no good, and he knows he's up to no good, and he knows he's been caught being up to no good.
Yeah.
So, you know, at least he can admit that.
Yeah.
Any questions over what we've seen so far?
No.
Tis confusion.
Why don't you tell me what your plan was?
I don't want to be. This isn't good.
Not good.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's kind of an understatement, isn't it?
welcome to reality.
Can I know who you are, please?
I want to know a little bit more about why you were here first.
I'd like to say some identification.
Now, see, that's a bold move right there. Like, this guy...
I want to see some identification. This is not my house.
This isn't my house.
Some child's house.
Yeah, I'm not from here. I just kind of walked in, acting like I own the place. But now you show me ID
You
because
show
I
me.
don't know. Yeah, that's bold. See, that's what makes me think that he probably had done this before.
Probably.
I mean, it's
Probably.
never been really confirmed. I don't think.
Probably pretty accurate.
But I feel like you don't have that kind of guts.
No.
You don't have those kind of cojones to say that to somebody that you don't know. In a house of someone that you don't know. You know?
I know. You don't do that.
I know!
Okay. Now, I don't want to lie to him, but I don't want to let him know I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC just yet. Well, I'm happy to tell you who I am, but I also want to go over some of this chat log with you. It appears from this that you were setting up a meeting with a 13-year-old boy. Okay, you're only 13. Yep, 13. For a 13-year-old, you handle yourself pretty well. Yes, you are very cute, and when boys are that cute, they usually look like their moms.
They usually look like what?
They're moms.
Ew.
Ew, David.
Ew, David. Ew.
So you pretty much thought you were coming here to meet a 13-year-old boy named Conrad.
The transcript of it. You know.
He still thinks he's got the upper hand here, doesn't he? He still thinks he's got some control
You
in
have
this
the
situation.
transcript of the email.
Right, like that's what
I don't have to admit anything.
That's what I can't stand about these guys, especially in the early To Catch a Predator days. They don't realize just how much trouble they're in.
Yeah.
So they think, and they don't know what's going on yet. So they think they've got an upper hand by acting like dicks, you know? But they don't.
They don't. Oh.
Well, we're waiting.
Words. I can't even, you know?
Do you have anything to say for yourself? I like sucking and being sucked.
Okay.
I like to kiss.
I'm sorry to keep stopping, but I can't.
Can we play that on here?
Fuck no!
You'll have known by. Oh no.
YouTube?
Uh,
Can we do that?
No, I think we know that. 911.
911. 911.
Oh, but baby.
Ow!
And now I'm getting ready to ask him what he does for a living. I already know, but I want to hear.
This is the big thing right here.
What do you do for a living? A rabbi.
He's a rabbi. Miss Magrino, let that soak in for just a second. He's a rabbi.
13 to 14-year-old Jewish boys.
Not even Jewish boys, just
Kids.
kids. But yeah, he's a man of God, and he's doing this very nonchalantly and acting like he still owns the place, even though he's been caught.
I don't like it.
What do you say to people like that? How do you even register that there's people like that in this world?
Today's world?
Oh, today's world, yes, but this was 20 years ago.
Oh, they probably still existed 20
Oh,
years ago.
they existed
It's just-
20 years
it's
ago.
Just, you know, now we don't
care.
we don't care.
We just let them do whatever they want. Let's not get into that. Let's keep going here.
Now, presumably, you counsel families and children in your position as a rabbi.
Sure?
Sure.
What are you doing as a man of God, as a rabbi, in this house, trying to meet a 13-year-old boy?
I'm really. I don't want to do anything that's going to further make you angry.
And then Chris goes, I'm not angry. It's fine. That's another reason why I love these early episodes, because they don't get it. They don't know what's going on. He thinks, as far as he knows, Chris is the owner of the house, or the father of the boy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have any
He has
idea.
no clue.
But again, see, he's trying to talk his way out of this.
I don't want to do anything to anger you further.
Stop it!
Cross in a very angry and authoritative sense.
Authoritative
I've asked you
sense,
for
yeah?
identifications to who you are, and you've yet to show it to me. Right now, all that's happened is that I'm sitting in a house.
And
Did you catch that right there? He says, I've asked for identification.
You have to show it to me.
No, you still haven't shown it to me. And as far as we're concerned, all I've done is walk into a house.
Okay, breaking and entering at the bare minimum.
At the bare minimum, you're breaking and
At
entering.
the bare minimum.
Because even if
He's pulling the whole, if you're a cop, you have to tell me.
Exactly. And even if the kid said, sure, you can come in, kid doesn't own the house, you know?
Still breaking and entering.
It's still breaking and entering. You don't have any business in this home.
Oh, this is gross.
We're gonna need a shower after this episode, I think.
Gross.
and you sent pornographic pictures through the mail. Okay, that's a federal offense right there.
You know.
First of all, isn't that adorable? Through the mail. Oh,
We don't do that anymore.
Oh, early 20th century.
Text you a photo.
Oh, early 20th century. How we love you.
I'm in trouble, and I know I'm in trouble. I am not interested in getting any further in trouble. This is not something that I've done.
never done
it's not
this
something
before.
that you've done?
You know, because I hear that a lot. You see a reaction on his face. And that pretty much seals the deal. He's wants to know right then and there who I am. And so I tell him.
It's just, again, you just know. Mm-hmm. How many times have we heard, even in just the few episodes that we've watched on Just the Dumbest?
I've never done anything like this
I've
before. My first time.
I've never done that before. I've never done it before. It's
every time. They always say that.
Yeah. This was new back then, but I mean, you hear it all the time.
It's the whole, like, I'm not a murderer. Well, that's something a murderer would say.
911. 911.
Why I can't pass some of them things.
I'm more than happy to tell you who I am. I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators.
Uh-oh.
You don't want to.
Oh, my God.
You don't want it. It was really one of the only times. The only.
I'm John Cena.
Strike a pose. Vogue. Touchdown. Offsides.
No.
That's in poor taste.
But how about that? Now, Chris Hansen goes on to say it's probably the only time that any of these predators have come out and lunged at him.
Yeah.
Before, and he says, he doesn't feel. He realized now wasn't like in any real danger at the time, but like in the moment, it's like, oh my God,
yeah, like,
where's this guy coming from?
Back up.
So it's interesting, but that was that guy's reaction because he knew jig was up, and that he was going to get into a world of trouble now that he was on camera. So it's interesting.
It is interesting. It's, again, no words. It just makes me kind of sick to my tummy.
Right. And because it is disgusting.
Yeah.
You've got to stop this.
Sit down. Sit down.
You don't have any
You're
right
free to leave anytime.
Bye.
We got phone calls from him for months, and he was downright mean. He blamed us for his situation. And we offered him the chance to do an interview. He initially said yes, but only if we didn't show the video from the house, didn't show his face, or identify what he did for a living. And obviously, those were conditions we could not meet.
Isn't that adorable? So he marches.
I'll do an interview, but you don't get to know nothing.
Yeah,
and you don't get to show nothing.
You don't just show anything. I'm not going to talk about. Probably won't be able to talk about anything, obviously, because he's not going to be. He doesn't want to talk about it, And then he just marches right out the door. Again, this was before the parallel investigation with police, and so he was not arrested at that time. But things didn't quite work out for him the way he wanted them to.
Obviously, no. They got released. People can see what he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and obviously he did not get those wishes granted.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Oh,
here's the follow-up.
Remember Rabbi David Kay?
We'll see.
Despite his actions caught on hidden camera and his graphic internet exchange, Rabbi Kay called us several times, claiming he did nothing wrong. However, earlier this week, he resigned his staff position, informing his employer he was going to be featured in this Dateline story. He also had no comment about this picture Dateline found while investigating the rabbi's background. It shows Kay in a group photo, including two other rabbis caught and convicted of soliciting a child for sex on the internet.
So he's just like, he was basically a part of a big ring of people
who did these things.
Yeah. You can't really prove.
Great.
You can't really prove that, obviously, that he had any kind of connection with what they were doing. But if there was three of them, three predator rabbis in a photo together, you have to think that they knew each other's lives. And then here's the update. On November 2nd, 2005, Rabbi David Kay resigned from his position as an official with an educational program for Jewish high school students as a direct result of this chat log and the Dateline Group media bust. Thankfully, he will no longer be working alongside high school-aged children for the immediate future, hopefully after being featured on Peach?
PJ?
Peach. What is that? Perverted Justin, maybe?
I don't know.
No, and I don't
care.
Update! On September 6, 2006, Rabbi David K. was convicted of both counts against him. He is currently incarcerated awaiting sentencing in federal prison. He faces up to 60 years in prison. On December 1st, Rabbi David K. was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison. All right, so that's basically the story of David K. Rabbi David K. He did serve some time in jail. I think he is out now, but I don't think he has any kind of life. Because of what he did.
Because of it, I mean, he can't work with children,
Yeah.
and he can't be a rabbi, so...
I mean, do these continue? Because, I mean, you've never seen this before, right?
No.
And what was your initial shock? You were shocked when you heard he was a rabbi, or were you shocked?
Do you want my truthful answer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shocked. I'm not.
We've seen so much already.
We've seen so much already. Most of these people their job normally is in some sort of power or control over the weak, the innocent, the things like that. Like, so
Yeah.
it's not,
And it's
It's
just,
not that shocking.
No, and it's disgusting, and it's just super sad too that
Yeah.
that it is like that. But yeah, and then there you go. Another situation where.
I mean, glad he got caught, glad he got
Yeah.
convicted. The sad thing is, it's unfortunate that he probably subjected other children to this,
Yeah.
and they maybe never got justice for that. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, and yeah, and this is a problem that continues to this day. I mean, Chris Hansen still has takedown on Blue True Blue channel, and so it's just unfortunately something that I don't think will ever truly go away.
Yeah.
But as long as we got Chris Hansen around, I think we're pretty safe.
He must never die. Ever.
911.
Bitch, are you for real?
And there you have it, another episode of Just the Dumbest to Catch Predator moments.
Oh, they're so stupid.
They're horrible.
They're so stupid.
They're creepy, but they're also very entertaining. Thank God for To Catch a Predator, I have to say. And I also have to say thank God for YouTube, because without that, Just the Dumbest wouldn't have a home. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Clicky the bell so that you get all the notifications when a new episode of Just the Dumbest drops, or any of our other shows as well. You can check out that merch page. We've got tons of merch. Please be willing to allow Teespring some time to send you things.
They've been struggling a bit.
They've been on the struggle bus recently, but don't give up on them. They're a good group. So, but order your merch today, including Smoking Hot Toddcast 10th anniversary merch. It's there until the end of the year, so don't miss out. Speaking of the Smoking Hot Toddcast, a new season is just 2 weeks away, or I guess a little less than 2 weeks away by the time this comes out. But yeah, we're just 2 weeks away from season 12 and the continuation of season 10 of the Smoking Hot Toddcast. Also, currently, because I do believe, what is today? So I should get this out before voting ends. We've been nominated for Best Podcast in the City View magazine, City View Knoxville magazine, Best of the Best. So please go vote for us in that. You do have to vote in 35 categories for your vote to count, but we would surely appreciate it.
We would really appreciate
for that. And for Just the Dumbest, I'm Hot Toddy.
I'm Miss Penguino.
Good night. Yeah!